Today we're taking a look at a guitar that's new to me in more ways than one. It's from one of my favorite brands. This is an LTD Viper 100 FM. Hey everybody, welcome back to my Pink Room of Doom. As always, I hope you're doing well. If you're a returning viewer, hey, welcome back. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you do that. It's free, it's down there, it takes 2 seconds, and it really helps out the channel. Looking at my analytics, like, I think 90% of you guys are not subscribed. Why not? Again, it's free and it helps out the channel. If you like me, click it. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and talk about this guitar. Again, it's an LTD Viper 100 FM. It's from the 100 series, which I don't believe they make anymore. It's like a lower model of LTD, but don't let that fool you. This is a really nice guitar for the money. These things don't go for very much on the used market, at least from what I've seen. A couple $100, and they're great guitars. For anybody starting out or needs a really nice, reliable backup guitar, or if you're looking for like an SG style guitar, because obviously that's the inspiration that it takes here, and you don't want a Gibson or an Epiphone or whatever, definitely check one of these out. I've played a lot of LTDs in my day. I love the brand. From the low end to the high end, they're all great. You can't go wrong with either one of them. And I've never played a Viper before. Played a lot of other guitars. I've played the Eclipses, I've played the S-types, whatever they're called. Never played a Viper. I've never seen one to play one, so that probably explains it. But anyway, let's go and talk about this one some more. So starting at the headstock, if you look at some B-roll that I'm probably showing you right now, you'll probably notice something straight away that I thought was really cool. It's a flame maple headstock. It matches the body. Realistically, to me, that's a feature that you don't see on lower end guitars. That's kind of like a premium feature in a lot of ways. This is an older LTD, so it's from 2005, I believe. But I digress. It's got the Eclipse headstock. There's no binding in the nut or anything. Everything, as you can see, kind of pulls straight through, so better than a Gibson already, I guess. Sticking to the front of the headstock, one thing I really like is the truss rod cover. It's only got one screw, so you can just unscrew it, flip it up, make your adjustments. Dead easy. ESP branded black nickel tuners. They work great, great ratio. There's no need to change them. Unless, of course, you just want locking tuners for the quick string changes. But again, I digress. Going back to this, it's got a volute on the back. You probably saw it. So no headstock breaks are going to be happening with these things as frequently as, say, like a Gibson or Epiphone would. Going to the neck here, this is where I think this one stands apart more from like a Gibson or an Epiphone. It's the neck. So it's got 24 extra jumbo frets. It's got a rosewood fingerboard. So aside from the number of frets, it's not that different. The neck profile is what's different. It's a U-shaped neck. So it's not as wide, it's a little thicker, and I like that. So in my guitar collection video, I talked about an SG that I've never really talked about on this channel. It was a Epiphone SG. I think it was a G400. That's what I'm gonna call it. And it just had this slim taper, like real wide, real thin neck, and I didn't care for it at all. So when I got this one and I picked it up and held it, I was like, man, that's a nice, comfy profile. It's not near as wide. It's a little bit thicker, but it's not like 50s Les Paul neck thick. It's very comfortable. It's a bolt-on maple neck. It's got a gloss finish on the back. It can get a little sticky if you play it for a long time, but most gloss necks are like that, so you can't really fault this guitar for that. Yeah, again, rosewood fingerboard, 24 extra jumbo frets. It's got the Viper 100 FM Yeah, it says the whole thing there. LTD and ESP do that a lot. They put the model name right there on the 12th fret. I think it's really cool. Dot inlays otherwise. Moving out of the body, so obviously, like I said, it takes inspiration from the SG, but it's like an off-center SG. It's a little wonky, which of course they can't just make a straight up SG copy because then Gibson would get sue happy, which is understandable. That's their copywritten trademark, property, whatever you want to call it. Understandable. Anyway, we're not talking about that. So it's a basswood body. It's a thick body, so it's a little bit heavier. I'm not gonna say it's super duper heavy. You don't have as much neck dive, so it's kind of cool in that sense because there's more weight on the body. Like I said, it is a thick body, you can probably tell there. It's got the flame maple on there too. Again, it matches the headstock really, really cool. It's comfortable when it sits in your lap, so you can hold it like that, play it, it's fine. 2 humbuckers, these are just ESP proprietary humbuckers. I can't ever say that word. Stop bar, bridge and tailpiece, all that kind of stuff. 1 volume, 1 tone, 3-way switch. I mean, it's dead simple electronics and control wise. Flipping over to the back, you can see here, it's got the bolt on. It's got a little carve away right here, so access to the upper frets, super duper comfy. 2 strap buttons, all that kind of stuff. This is a beautiful guitar. If you're looking for a nice SG alternative or a nice Gibson alternative, definitely check out the ESP LTD Viper 100 FM. It's a mouthful, but I promise the guitar is worth saying all that. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. If you own one of these or you own an equivalent, a higher end model, tell me what you think about them. Tell me, like I said, I've not really played a Viper at all up until now. So let me know what you guys think of them. Thanks for checking out the video. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click my logo somewhere on the screen. That'll help you get subscribed to the channel if you're not already. If you want to check out some of my other videos, there should be some boxes coming up right over here somewhere. You can click one of those. It'll take you right to it. And if you want to support the channel in any other way besides just subscribing, check the link in the description of any of my videos for my Teespring store. You can pick up a shirt, hoodie, sticker, whatever tickles your fancy. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.